God, what is with the what is with the lag? I'm here. And so is CYYT as well. Anyway. Let me get the stream chat up. Four viewers already. Looking good. GPG's an unk. For real. Nah, bro's a fucking fossil. Oh, that does. Hey Vord, welcome to the stream. Yeah, he said he's heading back to Tennessee because he flew back into Nashville. Oh, tastes good. In case you're wondering what I'm having, just a pre-flight snack. Not exactly. I am here, bro. Oh, I know why. I can tell you, Aslam. It's because you don't have extra. I'm assuming you don't have extra vehicles installed. It won't show you the extra vehicles if you don't have it installed. That's what I'm gonna say. What's gotten me under the weather? What? Do I seem pissed off? I'm not pissed off, by the way. Double, why am I live when I'm live? Because I don't really have time to go live any other time right now. Because I'm going out tomorrow. Been out yesterday. I don't have that much time. Like, bro, do we have the same thoughts? Not really. I don't know. School starts next week. That's another thing. Trying to get as many streams done as possible is difficult. Oh, that tastes good. Right. Haven't even had a chance to say what we're flying. Today, we are flying from Bogota in Colombia to Miami with the not exactly brand new, but it's still relatively new to the game. Boeing 720. It's a pretty new plane to the game. It's in the extra vehicles. You won't find it in the vanilla game, and not with this livery either. Also, shout out to Horsing so much for creating the livery for it as well. It looks fabulous. I think it was a collaboration he did, but it still looks brilliant. So, what is... Oh, God, hang on. What is Avianca? Can I just say, this is my first time flying... It's not my first time flying out South America, I'll take that back. It's my first time flying this plane, and it's my first time flying Avianca. AVA, right, okay. 47 Echo Whiskey. What airport is this? SKPO. Then we're going to KMIA. It should have a Boeing 720. Yeah. If they don't, I'll just put it down as a... No, they don't. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to put it down as a 707. Same thing anyway. The 720, for those who don't know, is actually just a shorter version of the Boeing 707. Right. Oh, they are quite strong, these peanuts. Tastes good though. Congrats on the 380 subs. Thank you dearly, Snoopy. Right. We're flying out of 3-2 right. So we're going to be flying out of 3-1, 3-2, same thing. Right. Oh, did you know that I am the best playing spotter in all of GeoFS? In terms of subscribers, in terms of... Accidentally just... Right. I don't know why I keep delaying this shit. Right, okay, let's get going. D32 right. Oh god. D2 right. Can't imagine many of these are gonna work. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, that works. Yeah, 549. Okay. Oh. BO. BO 515. BO 537. 548. Me bamba. Thursday. 450. Topski. Basil. Pulox. Oh my god, Aurora Borealis. I don't know what I'm doing at this one. That's a bloody long waypoint. Woo! PML, yeah, La Parma. Ogrel. N-pan. It's just like a really long straight line. Epsim. It's like epic sim. Hymns. Those don't work. It's probably because it's over. Bloody hell, finally. By the way, if I can't answer in chat, it's because right now, that's a brilliant name, Zeus. Zeggy. Crocked. Vice. Good. Gamey. Raven. Yeah, if I can't, I can't answer the chat right now because on my second, well, basically my second monitor, I've got SimBrief up and I'm putting the flight plan in, so I can't. But 09er. Right. Okay. Alright. Right. This is what really annoys me. The GeoFS chat is so scuffed. It doesn't let me write 3-1 right. That is the name of the runway I'm going out of. Why can't I write that? It's buns when it comes to this sort of shit, you know? Right, okay, engine's on. Either way. Why don't you put the same pic to most of your streams? Yeah, it's a placeholder. I end up changing it after the stream, as most of you know anyway. What questions do you want to ask then? Finna. Dude, we're going right, by the way. Roblox? What about Roblox? Yes, I am. Yes, I am live. TDM, what is my favourite car? Oof. Or it would either. Oh god. Now that I am a car person as well as a plane person. I'm not just an av geek. Ooh. Okay. It's either the Rolls-Royce Phantom, Bentley Continental, or the DeLorean DMC-12. I'm not big into like supercars that can go like as fast as your Bugatti Chiron. Like, you should answer the end. Can I just say, right? Not even being rude at this point. Yeah, N183BI. It's just probably the most annoying. It's probably just like the most annoying player I've ever come across on GeoFS. I don't think I can't tell if I can never tell if he means it. Like if he means to be annoying. But he changes. He does all sorts of stuff, and it's like really annoying. And I've blocked him several times. What's my favourite turboprop? ATR-42 by far. He wants genuine help now, but it's so difficult to give him help. It's so difficult to treat him seriously when he's being just. I know he did it out of boredom. Tough. It's not my fault that you're bored. Find something else to do if you're bored. That's not my problem. If you're bored, find something to do. Flying a helicopter is difficult. I will admit. But that's why I don't fly them. Simple. It's just, yeah, I want to take him seriously, but I can't when he's just does it to be annoying all the time. Nissan Patrol, what's that? Is that some like American exclusive car? I mean, the turn rate on most planes can be. I'll tell you how you can fix it. Right, chat. Just watch. Right, if you're struggling with a turning circle, do this. Right, once you land, turn up the sensitivity all the way. That will allow you to turn so much faster. And then on takeoff, set it to like, I don't know, like 0.8. That's what I set it to for flight. I turned the sensitivity down slightly because as standard it's at 1.0. The sensitivity, that's what it's set to as standard. But if you feel like people are going to make fun of you for having a celebrity crush, don't say it. It's just that simple. CYYT, why are you using the A330 Neo? I did it because I was bored. Okay, fine. It will do plug in do that. I don't have to adjust anything then. It's pretty good. If GeoFS autopilot was a person, I'd be dead along. That's rough. That is rough. Right, okay, I'm moving on to the runway. Bro, I am genuinely concerned about my FPS. I'm genuinely concerned about my FPS.
How many more fucking times do I have to tell you I'm not called Enrique? Okay?
Enrique sounds like the name of like a really depressed, like, French kid that was like inbred in his royal family, okay? I don't want to be, I'm not called Enrique. I am not called Enrique, alright? And no, we are not going to make this a running joke, and you will stop. Right, move on to the runway, everyone. We're going to be cruising as well, by the way, I forgot to say, at... I don't know, actually. I'll tell you what, let's just see how high this thing can go. I'll start it off at 36,000, see. I'll tell you what, 38,000. Let's do this. Shit, my bad. Take her off. Take off. Right, okay. Full takeoff thrust. Right, okay. Pushing up to takeoff speed. V1. Rotate. Oh, 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 oh. Whoa. Okay, we're up. Right, okay, we're up. We're up and flying. You get my frustration? Oh yeah, oh yeah. I know, I was treating it as a joke. If you couldn't tell, me crashing out was just me trying to be funny. Alright. Why have you got so many clouds, bro? So much cloud cover. It's foggy. Right, okay. Autopilot on. Nav on. Right, let's start climbing. They're like, what reunion? What? Ugh. I bet that's confusing. I was just like, so what nickname do you like? Just call me TTM. That's the name of my channel. Just call me the name of my channel. Shit. Yeah, he just drops. Dobby is perfect. This tastes good. And what? Guys, would you want an air? The fuck you mean an air tractor plane to come to GeoFS? You shall get your popcorn. Might as well get comfortable. The flight's going to be about 3 hours. Just realised how slowly we've been climbing the entire time as well. Let me set that to that. Yeah, bro, we need to climb faster. Bring that speed up. 380. Bada bing, bada bing. The air tracker is an agricultural plane. Oh, does it carry like what's it called? It's like crop sprayer. Carries pesticide, right, okay. Good for farming then. Oh, I know it doesn't. I know it's out of sync. Always has been. There's really not much I can do about it. Crop dusters. That'd be good. I really wish on like Hey Vietnam. No. Well, I really wish that the planes in GeoFS the planes that we really need in GeoFS, like, if you could get the Twin Otter, and there were like different versions of the Twin Otter, each of them have their own livery. Thank you, Vietnam. It's not actually that big of a deal. It hasn't actually affected me. Whether it's affected GeoFS Pilots Group or not, I don't know, and I don't care. But yeah, exactly. Twin otter float plane. GPG is a weirdo. I'm assuming Vietnam that you know all the lore, if you know what I mean. Double just munching. Yeah, I'm just finishing off some peanuts. I do like my peanuts. Peanuts taste good. And some of them are actually kind of good for you as well. Nice ASMR. Why do we have to make this an ASMR thing? Is it just like TDM lore that anything I eat on stream just becomes ASMR? It's almost kind of spicy, this. Getting some water. Did the autopilot like go kablammy? I'll put this in the kitchen in a sec, get some water, wash my hands, and then a literal fight. What? So like the autopilot is there, right there, and you're just like boosh. It's a life story you could tell your kids. Did you know I once fought an autopilot? Are you talking about in real life or in GeoFS? Because yeah, in real life, the thing's a doozy from like the 1960s. Barely exists. In fact, I don't think any still fly. The only planes off that series. You're going to tell your future kids that you fought a plane's autopilot. You won the Dakar rally in a bus. Right, I'm gonna go get some water because those peanuts are spicy as fuck. Oh god, I think I had one too many peanuts. You started dead last. Oh my god. I had too many peanuts. Way too many peanuts. Running out of gum as well. Oh yeah. Yeah, so for those who don't know, Horsing made this livery. Thank you very much, Horsing, and I think it looks brilliant, so well done, we appreciate it. Yeah, he made the livery for this thing. I mean it's somewhat high quality. For GeoFS standards it is. Got a bit of turbulence up here by the looks of it. Was this the altitude that the plane cruised at in real life? I think it is. I love how we're just like casually cruising over the South American jungle. I mean, look at this, bro. Isn't this beautiful? Oh, you're working on an A321 XLR house livery. No, that'd be good. A321 Neo, not the XL. Yeah, but it's still an A321. You know? Is it late in the afternoon for you? I mean, it is. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. Dobber, we request you return to Singing Pasta. Where am I flying? Bogota. Bogota to Miami. By the way, my school day today, why was it that short? Why was it only to 2:30? Is it because of the heat? What? increase the quality of the stuff. Need this to look good, you know. It's gonna kill off any remaining FPS I have, but oh well. No, it's manageable. Your school starts on Sunday. It's not sure. Yeah, you do realise my school starts. I have to be at school by 8:45, but the school day ends at 3:15, 3:15 in the afternoon. But I'm in the year that I'm gonna have to do my final exams, so I need to stay on after school after that to because yeah, after yeah, I'm gonna be doing like revision sessions. You have to get to school by 6 a.m. What? I mean, I've got. Actually, I've just realised this time next week will be my last day of school. No. Can anyone here speak Spanish? Hablo español a veces. I wouldn't space, but I don't know. I'd be, yeah. Anyway, 7 hours. That stings. That stings. But yeah. In my final year, I need to I need to stay after school until like 4:15, I think, for revision for my exams, which I'm not looking forward to. But either way, I have to do it. Yeah. My school starts at 8:45 and ends at 3:15. Anyway. What is my favourite subject? History. History by far. Yeah, history through and through is my favourite subject. Why history? Because it's peak. History is actually awesome. I love history. Well, because you learn something new every lesson. Because at least like with other subjects, it's usually stuff that you know that you probably heard from somewhere. But with history, every history lesson for me at my school at least is literally like just reading a book. You just like learn a piece of history and you know it then. What do I think of World War II? I mean, I kind of like Arabic class because the teacher is nice. Yeah, my history teacher. My history teacher is a guy. He's from Belgium. He has a very Belgian accent, and he's called Tom. I only know that through the website. I think his surname Playervoots, that's it. Tom Playervoots is my teacher for history. It's a very Flemish surname. Pleov. No, P. I'll tell you what. I'm just gonna put it in the. There you go. I'll just put it in the stream chat so you know anyway. What is the name of your school? I'm not gonna say because I don't want to get doxxed. Just saying. Your SST teacher. Oh, social studies is the best comedian on the planet. We don't do social studies at my school. No, because when I see SST, the first thing I think of is supersonic transport. I just think of Concorde. Oh great, so you time out someone just to know that you can time out someone. That's 10 out of 10 logic, innit? If you do it again, I will remove you as a mod. Just saying. Vietnam. That's all I'm gonna say. If you do that again, though, I'll remove you as a mod. I can do that, obviously. It's my channel. No thoughts, because you call me Enrique the entire time. It's only people I trust. Unmatched air traffic control. What the hell is unmatched air traffic control? the mobile game.
How so, Vord?
What would make you the best mod?
You just subscribed? Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the content.
You ban spammers and swearers. Like anyone should.
I allow people to swear in my stream chat, as long as it's for good reason. If they're just swearing on unnecessarily, then it's not really a...
I'll tell you what, Vord, I'll consider it. That's like what any average mod does. And also, I don't want to make everyone in my stream a mod, because it then just it doesn't make it quite as... Look, you just want to be a mod. Well, if you join my Discord server, you could become a mod if you want. I'll... What is your watch time at? I can imagine it probably will be quite high, but I don't really check on those sorts of. You won't ban people unnecessarily. Vord, I'll consider it, alright, mate? I'm not saying yes, I'm not saying no, I'll consider it, alright? What livery do you make next? Got some livery requests. I want you to make some old Virgin Atlantic liveries for the 747-100. The dough. You don't have Discord. Oh, well. I'll have to consider it, alright? I'm not gonna make split-second decisions, alright? I might. Oh, senor. Horsing, when it comes to this, stuff, Horsing is a fucking legend. That's funny.
Don't say something you'll regret. Something you'll regret. No. Bro, it's like screaming for his life. The Dobermeister. Horsing, I just said some classic liveries for the Virgin. Some classic Virgin liveries for the 747. Dobber stole your mod. Alright, that's fine. The Dough Baker must. What? Make some Virgin livery, some old Virgin Atlantic liveries for the Boeing 747-100. Please. Because that is the one livery that I've wanted to have on the 747-100 for a very long time and still isn't on there. Because I love the old Virgin liveries, they look awesome. And why have you got so much turbulence? This amount of turbulence. Nice background music, my fan. Yes, definitely. I mean, to be fair, I like jazz, but at the same time, it's pretty much the only music I can put in my streams aside from, it's like the only relaxing music I can put in my streams because it's the only videos I can find that aren't copyrighted. Because this is made by AI. I know it might kill it a bit, but you'll do the GVMIA one. Alright, thank you. See if you can get it released as well, that'd be good. Dobber, how do you fly the A321 XLR in GeoFS? Tell you what, I'm going to turn up the mic sensitivity. Yeah, the A321 XLR isn't in GeoFS. Actually, that livery looks pretty fire. This is what I often get. People can't hear me very well, but I'm gonna. I think it's usually because of the music is usually a wee bit too loud. So let me just turn. Really? Don't crash now. No, okay, good. You can tell this music is written by AI. It's just so overwritten. Right. What does the Virgin? Well, I know what it looks like, but I just want to see the exact plane you're doing. Horsing, I just want to ask, are you going to use the... no, Horsing, are you going to use the... Are you going to use the one that has the red stripe? Just wondering. Where are you going to use the one that has the red stripe on it? Welcome back, Finnair. One of my mods decided to kick you out for 1 minute to test his rights. That's one you're gonna make. Yes. Yeah, please make that would look beautiful. Came back from eating lasagna. I'm having linguine tonight. Typical brilliant English dish, honestly. Anyway, what did you miss? You missed me reaching cruising altitude. You missed I don't know. You didn't miss much. You didn't miss much, don't worry. Oh, there's Lemon hiding behind a cloud. Can you tell the GeoFS devs to give smooth gear tilt? Do you know how hard that is to implement as a mechanic? I've seen it before. It takes a long time to fully animate it. England, you are a voice actor. Is that a quote from something? England. Could probably do with increasing my speed a wee bit, if I'm being honest. I also like for once that the plane actually somewhat suits the music in terms of like age. I mean, it might have had jazz on it. Plane from the 60s or the 50s. Is it a 50s plane? I don't know. Oh yeah, my Coca-Cola t-shirt. I've had this thing for years, bro, but it just... What flight did you go to with the 747? Oh. Did you seriously think that actually flew? Can I just... I didn't think I'd have to explain this, but can I just say, chat, that the 747 that was included in my 2 recent shorts did not fly. It flew. It did have a career, but when I went on it, it was just sat on the ground. It never actually. It didn't fly when I was on it. It used to fly for BA. You can find videos of it on YouTube. A bit like landing into. But. Poor Finnair had too much yum-yums today. What? Loving people chilling in my stream. Where was the 747? You can find... Where was the 747? The 747 was at my somewhat local airfield, Dunsfold Aerodrome. Yeah, it was at Dunsfold Aerodrome. It's still there, and with another 747. Chat, I'm gonna ask all of you, right? What do I think of the Quiet on the Creek meme? Never heard of it. No way, I'm using a plane model for 747. That's crazy. Actually, I have got the model here. I'll tell you what, chat. In a sec, I'm going to get a model of a 747 that I have. And if you search up the registration number, just registration on it, you will find the plane that I went on. Hang on a second. Yeah, here we go. So this is the exact plane. Right, okay, chat. Chat, this is the exact plane that I went on. This is the exact plane. And the registration number, well, not the registration number, but the registration, GBNLY. Tell you what, shit, I don't want to dent it. It's no, I think it's one to. It's a pretty high detail model. I got it a little while back. It's the old British Airways Landor livery. Looks beautiful. You don't know what type it is. Post a picture of it somewhere on the internet, I could probably tell you. If it has like the shorter upper deck, then it's probably a 747-100 or 200. Oh. All right, Jordan. Too late. I saw that. Yeah, that's exactly it. There you go, guys. If you want a summary of the plane that I flew, well, I didn't fly on, but the one that I went on, it's what Massive Brian just said. You have a Qantas Fokker 100. I know I've shown it several times in the stream, but I just wanted to show it again. I also have a Boeing 377 Stratocruiser that I got. Bloody heavy this thing was. Whoa. Yeah, this is... Could I start off a plane IRL? I could, with good certainty as well. Yeah, Finnair, I definitely could. Because, as many of you guys know, I also have X-Plane. And in X-Plane, I always start off the planes from cold and dark. But yeah, I have X-Plane 11, and there I can start up a 737 from cold and dark, a Cessna, not a 747. I can start up a 747-200. That's the old classic one that has the big side panel for the flight engineer. I can start up one of those because it's pretty much. I mean, can I just say, chat, right? Despite how many like dials and switches there are inside the cockpit of the plane, it is actually. Can I just say, the way you start up a plane, it's always very regimented. There's very few planes where the way you start it up is always different. I mean, yeah, the location of the switches on different planes is different. Boeing, Airbus, McDonnell Douglas, ATR, Aerospatiale, Concorde. They're all different, obviously. But a lot of it is about common sense. So if you were to give me an Airbus A300, I don't have an Airbus A300 model for the flight for X-Plane, but if you gave me one, I probably could try and start it up freestyle. a lot of it is just common sense. If you can do it with one plane, you can do it with any. But if you're new and starting out when it comes to starting out planes, I recommend you start with the 737. Of all modern planes today, it's probably the easiest to start. What plane cockpit is the hardest to understand? The hardest cockpit, the cockpit that looks the most daunting that I've ever flown on X-plane, is the 747-200. By far. The plane came out in 1969. Of course, it's not going to be easy to understand. But it has a side panel for the flight engineer, and it is covered in switches. And it is very difficult to grasp. Very, very, very difficult to grasp. That's probably the scariest one to look at if you don't have a clue what you're doing. But once you have a clue what you're doing, you can get started straight away. Believe me. You've secured the terminal. Thank you. Let me just check my notifications for a quick chat. Horsing, always dream upwards. Darling, hold my hand. I don't know why that song just came into my head. Chat, if you're just wondering, I'm just checking my notifications, that's all. GeoFS has interactive copies. Yeah, I know. Yeah, almost everything doesn't work. It doesn't. Yeah, chat, I'm just quickly checking my notifications. I'm still here though. Why'd you play the Antonov An-40? That plane is buns. Oh. Right. Okay. Routine checking my notifications. Oh my god, what's happening to my camera, bro? Damn. That works. There we go. Then go into the no. Turn the camera around. There we go. routine thing on my channel. It's a routine thing. Right, I'm gonna plug in my fan because I am boiling. Shit. Did you hear my mic okay? I was to my microphone. The microphone fell off the desk again. Yeah, ignore that. I'm gonna move that over there because I don't want you guys just to hear my fan entire match. I don't know. I don't know any add-ons for ATC. Why does the plane keep like tilting back? You would think that we're going at such a high speed at this altitude. So it's a second mic has hit the floor. No, I'm not dropping my microphone again because that is very dumb and yeah, a bit unnecessary. Right, where are we over now? Are we out of South America? We're about to be. And after that, it's just a long trek north. And we lost him as well. Global traffic damage. Rather, a quarter of the way there, just over a quarter. Just saying. Wasn't expecting me to fly today. Yeah, no, I just sort of felt like it. And also, Horsing created this new, lovely Avianca Columbia livery for the Boeing 720. He's having a really good day today because all of his liveries got added. The ones that he's been making all this time. I won't change into them during the stream though, because it sort of goes against the rules I set for myself, which is that I don't allow myself to change liveries unnecessarily during flight, or change planes either. That counts for planes as well. Is that loud enough? Love how you guys are all just like. Oh! Is that loud enough? Not loud enough for you? I think that's loud enough. How am I not talking loud enough, bro? I'm like set it as loud as it can be. It has to be loud enough, surely. Let me check. This has to be loud enough, surely. Yeah, it is. It is. Ah! I think I just maxed out my microphone. Horsey, no, I am not doing that. I am not screaming as loud as I can into the microphone. Probably because I will shatter the windows. Joe, is it too loud? I can never, like, judge correctly. Hang on a second. Guys. Double, what flight should you do tomorrow? Somewhere in Vermont to Washington, D.C. Hello, LGT. Welcome to the stream. Something ain't right, bro. Something ain't right. I don't want to lose my stream chat. Okay. That loads. I think you guys are being a bit dramatic. No, it's just a joke. My mic is pretty sensitive, if I'm being honest. But 610 decibels! dBs.
that better?
I think that's better. I have my headphones on full volume. This microphone is just like really sensitive, so it's caused me problems in the past. The Boeing family is behind limit, so that's cool. That's cool. Flabbergasted horrible. Horrified of this community. What did y'all do? What did y'all do? Oh, Lemon is up on radar. Well, not radar, but I have vision on it. Just yells at 150 million decibels. Oh dear. Yeah, but that's like part of having a little brother, though, isn't it, really? It's just like part of the whole experience. Good thing I'm an only child. Although it does mean that I just end up staying in my room being recluse and a nav geek. Because when you just instantly become deaf. Now I have become deaf. Did he just crash? Still flying. With Via Colombia. Was it? It was just you. It was definitely just you. I'm gonna read more of my Flyers Handbook by Virgin. If you guys know, this is a book that I was reading a little while ago. It's pretty good. Very old, but it has like a complete handbook. You want to bring a loud toy. Check my Discord. I'll check my Discord. I'll check my Discord. What's happening here now? You should down or something. Actually pissing me off, bro. Oh. Have to be just another bloody advert, wouldn't it?
When you're doing what you love, everything just flows.
Can I just say, chat, if you want to ever get around adverts on YouTube, just refresh the page. Works every time. Believe me. Literally just refresh the page. Wish Asher could just keep quiet about the photo. What photo? Fuss. I don't really mind where I'm far from, just apart somewhere. Would I use my livery? Which You cannot hear me, that's because I'm not talking. This, ladies and gentlemen, is my pencil case for my next year at school. What's inside? Does this have two separate? I think it has two separate pockets. Yes, it does. Bloody neat, I tell ya. Yeah, this could work. I don't really see military planes. Smells like 1109. Okay. I know we've rushed ahead. It's really annoying. Why is it being so slow, bro? Yeah, if I knew. Is that better now, horsing? Is that better? Is that better? Yeah, I've just deafened my entire stream chat. Who cares? That's probably a bit excessive. That is why, ladies and that is why, ladies and gentlemen, you don't constantly bring up my microphone. That's perfect. What is that flight plan? What is what flight plan? It is my flight plan. Oh my god, can't stop sneezing. Anyway, basically, yeah, we're going to be flying up. We're flying north. We're going to be flying past Jamaica, which is where my homeroom teacher is from. In case you're wondering. So yeah. What kind of approach is that? It's a unique one, for sure. No, my internet is acting like the disabled person at my local mall right now. What? How much wood can a woodchuck chuck if the woodchuck looked like you? Yes. I don't know why I could just picture you going up to your Wi-Fi router and just there's like a switch that controls how good the Wi-Fi is. It was just like really good, good, mid, disabled person. That's like a setting, and you could just like grab it. It's like a lever to control your Wi-Fi, and it just automatically makes it terrible. I don't know why that'd be funny. Well, yeah, of course you couldn't handle 20 to 30 degrees Celsius when you're meant to be in Finland. Did you go to Cancun? Where the hell is that? Is that ain't that in Turkey? won't say we've had it for months. We've had it for about a month. You've survived minus 30 degrees. You see, that is the sort of stuff that you have to deal with. You're attempting the act of making someone for saying something similar to what I have said currently. What? You have a comic series? I used to, but I didn't. I used to draw, but I do. I can draw, but I don't draw. If that makes sense. You could tell immediately that I have ADHD, bro. Even though I have undiagnosed ADHD, I could just like pay attention to anything instantly. I really want to sleep. Living the Ice Age in person. Oh, the hardest planes to land. I'm only going to do airliners because those are the ones that I know best. Right, okay. Hardest planes to land. Now, listen up, chat. The reason why I say most of these are hard isn't because the plane itself. It's because the physics has been coded so badly, or it's just been taken from another plane that handles really badly. Okay, the hardest planes to land well. The A330-200 by Aero 281. That's the only thing I absolutely hate about that plane. Alright. That is probably the hardest one, because you have to have it like 200 knots just to land it somewhat smoothly. But it has like way too much. What else? Okay, the 787-10 is really painful as well. 787-9 not so much because it has a lower chance of tail strike, but 787-10, ugh. The A350-1000 by NS Studios, hate that plane. I don't like it. Why do I hate the GeoFS Antonov An-40? It would be so much better if it was actually modelled. Like, if effort actually went into it. I know the plane is old. Oh yeah, that's another plane. It's hard to land as well, because it's just so slow. And also, have you seen its cockpit? It's buns. It's buns, bro. That plane has been in the game for years, and it still sucks. Okay, what other planes are really difficult to land? I think the LRX 777-300, you know, the old 777-300 that was in, that had the GeoFS Red Bull plane. That's easy to land. I can land that. Tips over all the time. Simple. Just don't let it tip over. It seems cliche, but like, just don't slam on the brakes. A350-1000 is easy to butter. Yeah. When you're flying it at like 200 knots, it might be easy to land. Is it? Okay. Oh, top 5 planes that are easiest to land. A350-900, the standard GeoFS one. Very easy. The GeoFS 777-300, very easy to land. I love those. I love to land that. I wouldn't say the A380. That is quite difficult to land. Pretty much any version of the 747, except the LRX versions, are easy to land. They're really easy. The A320s. The A320s are really easy to land. What else? Oh, first place by far has to be the L1011. The Lockheed L1011 TriStar has got to be the easiest to land for me. For me, there is anyway. For me, it is. Every time I land that plane, I always land it in cockpit view, but it is so good for buttering. I don't know what it is, but you just... Yeah, for most people, I agree with Asher, the A350 is probably the easiest. Sing the British anthem. So just search it up and sing it to yourself. They're kind of slow and delayed. Yeah, but that's how the plane was in real life. It's technically considered the first ever plane to have fly-by-wire, technically. So I appreciate it for that. And I've completely lost my entire formation again. Bro, no one ever follows me correctly up here. Lemon has gone AFK, so you can't keep up on the heading. Anyway, your BAE 146 livery's got added into GeoFS. That's cool. I'm gonna sit further back. How many people are with me in the flight? There's meant to be at least one, but literally I'm completely on my own right now. Because Limon went AFK, so he couldn't be there to change his heading. So yeah, literally no one is flying with me right now. I'm completely alone over the Caribbean Sea. Limon's abandoned me. I don't know where he's gone. You always fly BIM and Bangladesh. What planes does BIM and Bangladesh operate? Hey, how much time is left? First of all, welcome to the stream. I think it's probably about an hour and a half-ish. Yes, Ford. Am I voting for bin face? Who?
You're from Bangladesh. I mean, I probably would.
They serve the Boeing 737 MAX 787. They use the Q400.
That could be a... That could be an interesting stream idea. And 777-300ER. So they fly out of Bangladesh. Where do they fly to? I've heard of BIM and Bangladesh, but I've never.
You want me to turn Australian? What, just for one stream? Why do you want me to be Australian though? I like BIM and Bangladesh Airlines 787-9 most. Why do you like the 787-9 most? People want me to become Australian, so I thought I might as well for a couple of minutes. But can you rate real life Finnair airline 1 to 10? I can't really say because I haven't flown with Finnair before. I haven't flown with Finnair before, so I can't really say.
I'll go off their livery. I think their Christmas liveries are bloody awesome. So yeah, I'll give them a solid 7 out of 10. Oh my god. How much time is left to land, bro? You can join right now, bro. You know, we're just under. We're about halfway through the flight. You can join. We haven't even made it to like Jamaica yet, so yeah, we got quite a way to go. San Andreas. Gustavo. So what just came to my head. My name is Gustavo. Baba boy, Baba boy. Baba boy, Baba boy. Is it a whole 1 hour left to land? Probably more than that. It's like have to. Now we've probably got like an hour and a half to go. Look, it's probably how long we have. There's Miami. That's. Oh, my dents. No, not dents. That's Cuba. That's Haiti, Turks and the Caicos Islands, Cayman Islands, Jamaica. Horsing, I thought you said you wanted me to use your United livery on the BAE 146. How's my day right now? It's going alright, thanks, mate. Bimin also goes from Dhaka and Toronto. Why Toronto? What about doing quantum? No. Well, I could. Get me to 400 subscribers. I'll do it for I'd do it for 400 subscribers. Project Sunrise. Oh, Ford doesn't like that idea. Ford really does not want me to do Project Sunrise. Random, but okay. Can I do you a big favour? Yeah, what is said favour? Well, it depends on the favour. I'll be back. You have to do a class. Chat, please. Keep me posted when I come back. Alright, copy. I might lie down on my bed for about 10 minutes, maybe. In a bit. Not right now, but I will. Because I'm tired. What's the busiest airport I've visited? It's either Doha or Dubai International. Well, I don't think I'll be able to afford. Sorry, mate. I've got other things going on in my life. Sorry about that. But I've been, yeah, the busiest airports I've been to. It depends. I think it's probably Dubai Airport. It's probably the busiest I've ever been to. It's either that or Doha, whichever one has more traffic. I don't know. If I have to say, I'd probably say that Doha Airport is probably better than Dubai. If I had to be honest. Can I just say, chat, as well, how brilliant it is that we have 1,100 pilots online. That's brilliant. I'll tell you what, chat. I'm gonna. Yes, horsing. You have history. You have history homework about reading about the Finnish War of 1808 to 1809. Come on, I should know about that.
Well, back in 1809. Okay, that's during the Napoleonic Wars. Finland was still part of the. Or was it? It was either part of the Swedish Empire or it was part of the Russian Empire. Yeah, I think it was part of. I think it was part of the Russian Empire, you know. Could be.
Anyway. Alright, chat, I'm just gonna go AFK for a few minutes. I just need to chill out for a second. Alright. Oh, it's part of Sweden. I'm not very good with Finnish history. I know how they did in the Second World War. I mean, they were goated against Russia in the Second World War. Alright, chat, I'm going offline. Oh yeah, AFK for a few minutes. Alright, see you, chat.
loving.
something. Shit, chat, I didn't realise how close I was. Everyone start descending as soon as possible. Right, okay, let me get my face cam back on. So I need to. Right, good. Shit, that was pretty shite organising by me. My bad, chat. Oh, come on. I need that connection. Is it running? Yes, it is running. Good. Back camera. Front camera. Right, we're back. Sorry about that, chat. I was doing chores. Right. Yeah, I didn't realise how close we were to Miami. My bad, chat. We're descending at 6,000 feet per minute. Oh my days. Right, chat. We need to get below the clouds. We need to get below the clouds. Turn on music, please. Is it off? Oh yeah, it is off. Hang on, let me turn it back on. It's just, it drives me up the wall when YouTube does this. It will just stop.
Less than your daily coffees.
Someone hasn't heard this.
The fun never ends with unlimited data for social media on Voxy Mobile. Selected social apps in UK, T&Cs apply.
Good. Right, okay. I mean, some planes used to descend this quickly. Where am I? Coming into Miami, that's where. I just need to descend. I just need to go down. I don't care how. I literally just need to go down. Okay, I can now reduce the descent rate. Now I can actually see how close I am. God, that was dangerous, bro. It's alright, though. It's alright. Right. Let's come in for runway 09. 09 chat, 09. Right. Okay, I'm gonna reduce the descent rate even more. Okay, that's good enough. That's a nice stable pace. Let's just keep that. You were here the entire time? Assault Raphael. Does that thing not have... Does the Raphael not have a air brake that you can use? I would have thought it would. Final questions moment or something. Well, do you want to ask the questions here? Get another Gmail? Yeah, as if. Right, okay. Just slow descent, very slow descent. That's pretty bumpy in Miami right now. A bit cloudy as well. It's like high cloud cover. It's really weird.
Right. Cool.
Paracetamol whacker.
Gonna put flaps 1 out of 4 down, coming down, that's good. Give us some extra lift, traction on the air particles. How long? What? Didn't catch what? I didn't say anything. Look at that, guys. Going down into Miami. Woo-hoo. Oh, yeah. Right, okay. Going down into Miami Beach, Florida. This is brilliant. Then we're just going to level off. Right, Avianca Colombia, Flight 47 Echo Whiskey is now making its approach into Miami. Dear passengers, welcome on board today's flight from Bogota to Miami Beach, Florida. This is awesome, bro. Turn up the enhancement level, bro. Don't want this shit to be. Cool. Yeah, brilliant. I can tell this thing is struggling to maintain 3,000 feet. Right. Runway 09.
slow down a bit more. Extend the flaps a bit more. Okay, that works. Global traffic add-on. No, I haven't yet, horsing. I will when I get the chance, but not right now. I'm sorry, but what is killing my FPS this much? Maybe that might help. Genuinely, what? It's not the 3D buildings, because I've been in Miami with this many buildings and it doesn't kill it. I think it's the clouds, you know. I think the clouds cause this shit. Right. Chat, I think we can. Do you think we can butter this? I mean, hang on. The only way. Does this thing have a landing gear camera? Please have a landing gear camera. Fuck. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have a landing gear camera. That is not going to help things. Right, okay, we're coming up. See what on GitHub. What? Right. Guys, I don't do modeling in GeoFS. I literally just play GeoFS. I make content for it. I make GeoFS based content, but that's all I do. Can I ask, what the fuck is this thing doing? It's... Oh, I see what it's doing. It's taking me right to the threshold. Or is it? No, it's not. Right, full flaps, landing it down. What the bloody hell is this thing doing? What are you doing, man? Is this you just taking me So do we not have like ILS? Nothing? No. No. Yep, it's literally just taking me right to the threshold. I can't. Tell you what. We're gonna redirect the aircraft. ILS won't do it properly, but I will. I might have to do a go around. Don't know if I will though. Come on, turn! You fucking piece of. Right, I tell you what. Autopilot off. I will. This thing is buns, but I accept it for being buns because it was built in 1958. I will just fly it myself. This is painful. I don't think this is. I have a sneaking suspicion this isn't going to be butter, but it's worth seeing anyway. Peter Pan, more like Peter the Pan. More like Pan Am. Turning. Level. I'm gonna be honest, the FPS isn't helping. We're at like 20 right now. And we don't have a bloody landing gear view either. I'm literally just gonna have to completely wing this landing. Come on. Right, okay. Can't talk in chat. He's been here, Lamau. Who? Lemons. Lemon! This TDM is landing. I should be able to do it. Come on. Come on. I believe in myself. I've buttered on this exact runway before in a different Boeing, but I can do it again. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Retard! It was sort of butter. Wasn't outstanding, but like it wasn't crap either. Anyway. Tracked everything. That was a nice landing. I wouldn't say it was exactly hard. Granted, it wasn't soft, but like either way. Right. Let me just go full on the brakes just to really slow the plane down, if you know. That's how I pronounce your name every time. Lemon! It's not lemon, it's lemon. You know, it's an I. Imon. Your pronunciation's correct, people. Your pronunciation's correct. I'm gonna go next to Ramen. Ramen's just chilling over there. And then we will take the final screenshot and I will probably end the stream there. Horsing. You'll be like, for real. Right, let's turn. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck you mean you surprised engine 3 and 4 didn't explode? As if they were. Right. Begin the turn now. Avianca Colombia. 47 Echo Whiskey has arrived at Miami International Airport. I could just keep good lining, you know? Even this isn't very often on center, if I'm being honest, but... Right. Gonna go in here. Right, left turn. Left turn. Oh, no, I want to be like that. Slow down, please. Slow down. Has to be directly in the center. Otherwise, it'll permanently damage my OCD. Also, guys, I think we're at the cargo terminal, just saying. Parking brake on. Mouse off. Engines off. They still spinning? No, they're off. Gonna get lemon in the background. Got that there. That's good. Oh, another one. Lemon's actually in frame. Good. Right. Thank you so much for coming. I think it's quite a short stream. It was literally an idea that I had off the top of my head. I mean, most of these streams are just ideas that come off the top of my head. But yeah, I'm gonna hire Dog for Rana. Dude, how not? Well, I'll just get fired immediately. If you know, you know. No. Thank you so much for coming. It's been quite a nice stream, actually. Quite chill over the Caribbean Sea. Next stream coming, I don't know. I'm trying to make the most of what holiday I have left. So I won't be online tomorrow morning. Might be on in the afternoon, but even so. So yeah. Thank you so much for coming. Hope you enjoyed. Obviously, I hope you enjoy my content. I'm trying to make it as interesting as it can be, considering the circumstances. It's a flight and all that, and it's not always very interesting. But yeah. thank you so much for coming. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you in the next one. See you, chat.